Previously on the Create SMP. Spirit Animal Gaming and the Bearded Bevy took a break from their own bases and decided to see what else this server had to offer. I'm giving mine a 0 out of 10. That's my base.
Mine is legit a 0 out of 10 because it's a boat I hate and an island that's not done yet.
They saw the good.
Okay, so this is the item river. So this is kind of like the big thing I've been working on is all of my redstone farms are situated inside of these hills around us. And then the items flow down these rivers into my big item sorter.
The unfinished. So, rating it, I think lack exteriors or interiors does it for me, or makes it worse. But I do like the grotto, so I'm gonna go, man, because it just almost feels unfinished. That's the problem. And the crazy, the big thing that we are wanting to get to is this crazy looking traditional Japanese style. It's such a cool building. Once they added cherry wood, building these it was just awesome. Like everyone wanted to do it.
Used cherry wood.
You haven't used cherry wood on this? Oh my.
Nope. Dark wood with the pink wool and stuff, concrete, glass.
Find out what lies ahead in this episode of the Create SMP. Yo, what is up, my fellow animals? Welcome back to another episode of the Create SMP, guys. In today's episode, we got a lot going on. But to start it off, I want to talk about a situation that happened a couple episodes back. An embarrassing situation. A situation that will forever haunt me. This situation right here. Take cover. You can't see me under here. That's right. We lost to the Wither boss. Rather gruesomely, I should add. Lost some gear, and we've never been the same since. But in today's episode, we will be taking our revenge on the boss that thinks he's better than us. We have re-geared back up. We have gotten multiple things rather than just the netherite armor that you see before you. We got an upgraded version of my ancient relic, and I've loaded myself up with a whole bunch of potions. So, and I also called in for a little help. So let's get on with the Nether boss fight. All right, we are here to face the Wither. The revenge is here. Now, I'm again not by myself. I have Keeleel here with me to help take this out. Because last time we learned that with one person, that thing, it doesn't let up on you. It's relentless. It just keeps going, keeps attacking. So two people, one person can do damage while the other person does keeps it distracted. And with the addition to power on this crossbow, I think this will be a lot different. Plus, not only that, I have loaded us up with the different, I think 3 different potions that are going to be useful of swiftness, strength, and regeneration. So let me get the strength first, because that's gonna be the longest lasting. We got speed 2, and then we got potion of regeneration. You ready for this,
Sweet.
Jacob?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Boom. Jacob also has a couple. It is gonna get dark too, so we're gonna have mobs to deal with
Mobs,
as well.
yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be cinematic.
We should have split up. You want some of this?
Oh, we can.
Oh, he's on me!
You can probably hold your shield. Oh, we're just destroying it. It's gonna be done in seconds. He's melee only now.
And I got smite 5 for this thing. The spirit of animals compels you.
Oh my goodness, it's quite the revenge arc.
That was so much. Oh, I knew that's what would happen. Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
we prepared so much for it.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Does this wither head like a normal wither head, or is it the boss head? Did I get a free
It's like
wither?
No, it's not a wither skull. It's the boss head. So it's from the head data pack. So you can put it up as a trophy.
I'm dying.
Signifying your revenge. Yeah, do you need
my
milk?
head? Yeah. Give me the milk. You just get rid of all the extra stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got rid of all my good stuff.
Yeah, it does do that.
Okay.
Oh, that is
that was
so
really
beautiful. It was so beautiful.
It's no match for us.
It brings a tear to my eye. Oh, so glorious. Oh, and the netherite gear just makes it that much better. Oh, I'm so happy now. Let me tell you, losing half my gear and having to get it all back before. I'm glad the hippo shield made it through the first bout.
Yeah.
Having to get
That
this
was a
back
sad
would've been-
moment when you had to give up on him and just let him roam free in the overworld.
No, yeah. And I was like, I can't do it. But with that being said, Jacob, all those potions, you get that for that's my gift to
Sweet.
you. If you want
Yeah,
something
I'll
else,
keep him around.
do you want more potions? I can give you more because we didn't really use.
No, I'm happy to. I don't know how often I'll use these because you're gonna need the potions more later coming up here in the end of the week.
Yeah. But with that being said, back to future me.
Mm-hmm.
So with the revenge arc finally completed, we have ourselves a beacon, and Jacob not only was nice enough to help us out with the Wither boss fight, but he also gifted us enough iron to make a full pyramid of for the beacon, which we have used. It's so nice just to be able to like instant, you know, it's just music to my ears. But yeah, he gave us the full iron. He's got an iron farm that he was more than willing to just give us. I think it's a little over 23. I think it's 23 stacks and 4, maybe 4 ingots, something like that, something crazy. But he's got an iron farm that he's like, I have more iron than I could possibly need, so he gave it here. We've gotten some work done in the base where we've kind of carved out this a little bit. As you can see, the floor doesn't go up to the wall anymore, and then eventually we're gonna probably carve it out a little bit more to kind of have a concave, but that's not the goal of today's episode. We also got this top piece built up a little bit, you know, and as you can see, there's a giant hole in my home now. But like I said, it's not the goal of today's episode to fix this. This will probably be some off-camera work that I have planned. We're probably gonna have a little deck that comes out here and then just kind of overlooks everything. But what I want to do now, since we don't have access to the end yet because we haven't found all the relics, there is no way of getting the stuff that comes from an end, except there are builds in the overworld or islands, or not islands, but villages, where there's custom villagers that trade certain items for for other items. And one of the most key items in building is a shulker box, because the inventory that you get is just garbage. So, you know, if we're gonna look like we're a part of the end game, we got to get some end game gear. So I am going on an adventure to find. There's tales of a floating ship that sells what I am looking for in that of the shulker box. So I'm going to look and see if I can't go find that thar ship. And thar she blows. In the distance we see a floating village. Yes, this is what we've been looking for this whole time. Oh, I was hoping. And also, not only that, but you guys see all this coral? You know I had to collect some. Ooh, there's a dolphin over here. You guys want to see something that's just crazy? How fast you can go. I bet I can get over to that ship in like less than 3 seconds with this dolphin over here. Ready for this? Let me get the dolphin's grace. Let me get... Ready? Dude, it's crazy how fast you can go when there's a dolphin around. But back to what I was saying with the coral. We were able to pick up some of the coral. I don't have any like water breathing or respiration. This unfortunate thing about this custom helmet that they gave us at the beginning of the server is that you only get what is on it, or whatever you can enchant on it. And if you don't get like respiration and aqua infinity, then you're just out of luck and you got to kind of deal with it. But man, this thing is massive. But in the future, we'll come back with some water breathing and then get some of the things I need. Let's see what we got up here. Let's see what kind of deals we're working with. Can I get up here from here? I got a parkour up here. Can't make that jump. Okay. Is there a deck that lets me on? Help me, somebody, please. Let me up here. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Why do I feel like I'm going slower now? Go. Is there a hole in the ship? Oh no! The ship has been hold. Oh. Hello, Iron Golem Man. What do you got? Nothing? Loser. Oh, we got sniffers on the ship. There's a whole thriving economy. There's... Ooh, someone let the evil criminals out? Looks like someone is doing something. This place is cool. Oh, there's air blocks. Air blocks are in the way. I'm looking for a man. I'm sure this is where a item was at one point, a relic. A man that sells shulker boxes. Bring me a bell from a destroyed village. No, no thank you. Hello? Hello, I'm sure it's already been done. That's why I'm not going to do it. I know there's someone here that wants to sell me a shulker box. I just need one. I just need one shulker box. Please, it'll help me with what I'm trying to get done in this episode today. Is he hidden? It looks like the bow, I don't know what, I'm not going to use ship terms. It looks like the back end has been blown out. Some might say that was inappropriate. Me? I don't know. Hello? It's a me. Is there a guy who wants to sell a shulker box, please? Where are you? I think I'm going to keep doing some searching until I find the shulker box lad and acquire what he has. Ah, yes, we have found him. They're the criminals hiding underneath their cages. That's where we come down. And if you give them up 64 poppies and 64 iron, they will be forever fruitful. And hand me a relic pass, a bundle, which is a shulker box, which I assume I can't place it here, but I did get a shulker box nonetheless. Now what we do is we make this a home. Let's see, look at my homes. /home. TP. We got sticks, nether, mending, base. I think we make this shulker. Right? Is that spell shulker? Oh no, I need to /home set shulker. I don't know how you spell shulker. How do I remove? We'll figure that out, but we will head back home and use this shulker with great effectiveness. Okay, we are back at the base, and we have re-dyed our shulker box to match the purple aesthetic that we got going on. We've named it the Spirit Animal Box. But the reason why I wanted to get one of these so badly is because we need to haul a bunch of materials from my base to spawnish area, because today the big thing I want to get done to progress our series forward is to create our first shop. And what are we going to sell in that shop? Well, as you can imagine, the big 2-ticket items that we're going to sell are going to be bones, and it's going to be arrows, which is like, bones is the big one. Arrows we probably won't sell a lot of, but we got a lot of them and we can get even more easily. And then I think here or there, like, we have a semi-effective, not really that effective, but we could also maybe sell some copper out of it as well if we wanted to. It's not hard to get, and we have a kind of an infinite source of it, but I needed to haul a bunch of items and materials from here to there. So that is why we need to get the shulker boxes. So I'm going to collect all the items I need, and then we're going to head over to spawn. So I've picked out a nice little place by spawn that is hopefully not treading on anyone's territory. I asked, main person is Jack, he lives over there, and Kat, she lives up there. So hopefully this is out of Kat's way. I know Jack said it's fine, but I'm just making sure that that this area is good. But I think we're good. But I'm going to show you these materials, and I bet if some of you have been following, you can kind of guess what's about to get, like what shape our building's about to take. Now there's gonna be a little bit of different things, but you'll see here in a second. But I'm gonna start placing some blocks and get this exterior built, and then when I have that done, I'm gonna come back and then kind of talk you guys through the interior. So I may have done a little bit more than just build a facade. The first thing as we see as we're coming through, so we're walking down from spawn into, that's the Adventure Guild. I made this little lamppost kind of pointing where things at. Adventure Guild over there, future shopping district over here, hopefully. But I made this path, kind of started branching it out that way a little bit. Someone else made that path, but I just put a little things. But this goes all the way around, and we do something a little cheeky, a little sneaky. We had this path go straight into our shop, as you can see, the nice little big mushroom shop up in the distance. Now, there needs to be some finer details. I do want to get like a custom dark oak tree kind of here, kind of just a little covering it up a little bit so it's not just wide out in the open, and then, you know, some foliage around the outside. But we have our custom mushroom with mainly white concrete powder and red concrete powder walking in, and then we have our flooring, which I know can be look a little rough or a little much, but when we add all the details in on the inside, it'll be fine. This first floor, we'll have 2 floors, this floor and then a second floor with the same flooring on top. Right now I haven't got the second one in, but once we get the second flooring in, the first floor will be for our for the bones and arrows that we plan on selling, and then the second floor will be for, I plan on also doing a little bit of potion brewing and selling. So that is where we've gotten. Took me a while to do most of this. Like I said, I did a lot more than I thought I was going to do, but I sure do like the time and effort I put in this makes it all worth it. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we got more items to hopefully be able to build out the interior. So we're gonna get this next floor put in, and then I'm gonna build the interior and show you guys the mostly finished product, just like this. And with that, the interior's finished. We have the downstairs shop part finished. We also got the upstairs built as well, but the downstairs right now is the only thing that has items for sale. Right now, we got our, they're not full, but we do have this chest kind of almost loaded. We're selling 4 stacks of bone blocks for a singular diamond, mainly because I think it's pretty easy to get them. And 4 stacks of bone blocks is a lot. That's that's over a barrel full of bone meal. And then we're doing 8 stacks for 1 diamond, because once you have infinity, no one needs arrows, and people have like things like I do where they have the crossbows with infinity and unbreakable, so they never will lose the pick, or the bow slash crossbow. But we got this neat little staircase. I really like these hanging signs. I mean, yeah, they're not connected, but it does give an appeal of kind of a railing system going on with the chains. Pretty basic counter over the countertop. We got a nice little waiting area right here. We got our ATM machine where they can keep our valuables. We ain't got nothing new. Oh, I don't know if I guys showed you this. I did get a second shulker. I did actually get a 3rd shulker, but when I was collecting resources in the nether, a gas shot the shulker right after I put an item into it. It flew up, went right into the fire, and it was gone. So unfortunately, we do not have all of our shulkers ideal. There needs to be, I did forget one thing. I need to put a lantern here, but for now we'll just put a torch and a lantern here. So 2 lanterns need to go inside to keep it nice and bright. Now let's check up the upstairs. The upstairs, I think, came out maybe a lot better. This is kind of clean. I like how it's clean. It looks like a nice little shop front, but then upstairs we have our brewery witchcraft kind of area. When we do get the resources necessary, we will be selling our potions. Right now there's nothing. It's just an empty facade of a shop up top, but we will start getting potions brewed up, and we'll sell those for probably a reasonable amount. Potions just take a long time to brew, and they're complicated to make some kind of brewing stand. So for now, we just got a facade, but I really do like that. I like how the nether wart kind of is creeping in on the inside of the fungus, and then we got a bunch of nether-like things going on in here. But really, it comes down to what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the shop area, and this might be the first official shop on the server. Some people have just kind of been giving their services out, but this is going to be the first one that I think actually sells items for diamonds. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Another thing, I'm trying a new intro tactic with these videos. I'm going to try to keep that going on. So let me know what you think of the intro with the previous episode, getting bits and pieces of that. How did you guys like that? Let me know in the comments below. But I think that's where we're gonna call the episode before it gets it's nighttime. But let me know what you think in the comments, and then also check out my other videos if you haven't already. If you really enjoyed this video and you really want to see more, I'm gonna be posting more of the Create SMP. But that's all I have for today. So until next time, guys, peace.